God damn, you shut up.
You got 2.5.
It's going.
Or it ain't gonna be cute no more. Okay.
I don't like her.
Cute white tonight.
No.
No.
Yes.
No. But she gotta be out cute.
Against me.
Because
But listen, we have guests in the house.
Right, but
So you gotta give them Isis the model.
she tried to keep it cute.
no, she didn't.
Lord. Isis, we already know you're cute. Just
Bro,
Yeah.
All right. Wally wop, pop pop, gunshot, boom. I just got charged with murder and comedy. I'm killing y'all folks with these jokes.
Charlie's
Right,
And our topic tonight is Bunny and Clyde. How far would you go for your mate?
Uh-huh.
So we was talking about this dumb crime. How far would you go for your mate?
Anybody that know me know I'm selfish
Yeah.
and I'm a little stubborn.
Yeah.
A little.
So if I go far for you, I must really like you. But we gonna skip me, cause I got some stuff to tell y'all. Let me tell y'all about Shorty Low and all his baby mamas.
11 of them.
Is he low?
11. Oh, he got a new
He
one.
got a no?
Oh God. Anyway,
That boy need to cut that thing off and ship it overseas.
since we talking
He don't need
about
to ship
how
it
far
nowhere. That
people
thing
going for
dangerous.
they mates, why is one of his mates clipping his toenails?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's love, baby.
That's
That's
Conditional love.
no. My love.
That's unconditional love.
If he want his toenails,
I don't care. But look, what if you got sick and down and out and you got sick and you couldn't take a bath? Would you want your mate to wash you up?
man, he better call in Maylene.
You with your hairline and stuff. I see little pictures on Instagram. I think all that is cute, but when we get past the ankles, Lord, you done messed up, sir.
Church.
Because I won't touch them things. I don't even like my own feet. You know, I just don't have a vibe with feet. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dancer. So I gotta keep them cute because it's hard to keep them cute. Because it's hard to find a dancer with cute feet, just saying. But yeah, he lost me right there. I can't do it.
Well, kind of his baby mamas, since we've been standing corrected with 12 of them.
12.
Give us some of the names of his baby mamas. Because that's all wrong and disrespectful, too. Not their governments. Don't give out their governments. I'm talking about their show names.
Oh, show names.
Oh, yeah, he had them. Yeah.
That. Did you just call him that?
Y'all haven't seen the video reel? No. Okay, you need to follow Intimacy Box on Facebook. I'll post that for y'all. Yeah, he got a lot of them. You got the bougie wannabe baby mama.
Who's you want to be?
You got the I'm so educated but not smart baby mama.
Educated but not
You
smart.
got the bully baby mama.
Bully.
You got the fighter baby mama.
Fighter,
He
she's
actually
pretty.
has one that's pretty. I don't know how the hell he got her, but she's pretty.
money.
Yeah, I mean they got some names, buddy. Y'all need to see them.
And the fact that they allowed that, you know? Educated but not smart.
So
I
the dumb crime was clipping toenails.
Yes, ma'am, it was. I can't do the feet. Y'all shouldn't do the feet. That's nasty.
Y'all, that has been Isis the model with the dumb crime of the week. Thank you. Well, we're gonna jump back on the sofa here with Miss Bella Badass and Crystal Johnson. Bella has come out and told us that she's a transgender.
Yes.
And we were having a discussion about these in the closet brothers and sisters of Atlanta.
Yes, yes.
Tell them what you had to say, Miss Bella.
Well, I just feel like everybody should be themselves. Like, don't pressure nobody into marrying your son or your daughter, or making your daughter or your son marry and create children if that's not what they want. Because you got kids bringing kids into this thing, and now, what if the daddy don't want to stay around? You know how many kids are growing up without a daddy and mad as fuck that they don't have a daddy? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, why bring that into the world? You know, just be yourself, and you would save a lot of people a lot of trouble. And
You know-
allow people to be themselves. Don't be, oh, that's not, that's not. No, because that's who that person is. As long as they're not molesting no child or they're not stealing out your purse or whatever, how somebody climaxes at the end of the night is not your business.
That's right.
You better say it.
Whether it's with a partner or by yourself, you better get it.
And you know,
Question.
But I was gonna jump right into her song Platinum because Platinum is the reason. Some of the reason it directs towards the topic of what we're talking about. These people who are high.
Oh no, actually, it's the pre-drop that
Oh, it's the pre-drop. I'm sorry, I stand corrected.
Did the video for it. The one that I did the video for, and in the video, I actually, he doesn't have that. Well, it's all right. Well,
I'm sorry, that's SARRAY.
So,
Go ahead.
I explain it. In the video, you know, I basically say, these niggas on the down low, these bitches on the down low, so tell me what's the frown for? Like, why is everybody mad or walking around feeling like, ugh, or, you know what I'm saying, like that? When, you know, not necessarily sexuality, people on the down low, but women do things like to try and get pregnant. Men do things like try and, you know, cheat on their girl or whatever it may be. Being down DL, just down low, like undercover. So you know what I'm saying? Like just keep it 100.
Yes. Yes. That's
Just
all
keep
we
it
said.
100, and you would save a lot of money, time, and everything.
Lady, you had something you wanted to say?
Okay. Being that you are transgender,
Yes, ma'am.
did you lose like a lot of friends or even family members when you finally decided to go that route?
Actually, when I did, it was somewhat of a shocker to my family because, well, it was like a shocker to my family because I'm African. Like my mother and my father are both Liberian. So for my family, it's kind of like, you know, wow, but at the same time, it's unconditional love. Like for you to abandon your child, you going to hell just as quick as the next person with the same. You know what I'm saying? Like you should not abandon your child, you know, regardless of circumstance. You know, I think people kind of do that because, like, how can you explain your child being this way? Like, if you got a obese child or a child that's slow, you know, we'll get him some classes or we'll put him in some of the camp to lose weight or something like that. But how do you explain to your friends or your sister or your brother, look, my child is gay, my child is transgender, my child is this, you know what I'm saying? And get an actual response from them. A positive response. Right. Because it's something that you can't really change. You can't. Like y'all watch the Have and Have Not?
Yeah.
girl, I was just finna bring that up. I was just about to bring that up. The juice.
Look at that mama. Yeah, that ain't cute.
She is crazy.
That is not cute at all. No, ma'am.
Well, I know for me, I grew up in a household. My uncle is homosexual, and I can remember growing up as a child that he used to dress in drag. And one time, he had my grandmother's fur coat on, her best pumps, and her bag, and sat up there and got hit by a car. And the only thing he cared about was my grandmama's stuff. Because my grandma was gonna kill him, you know. But I remember,
How did your family treat him?
you know what? We still love him. And I started to bring him tonight too with me. But my family, what was the hurting thing about my uncle was that my grandmother trusted our neighbor to babysit him. So he molested my uncle from the age of 8 to 12.
Jesus.
Wow.
So that's what made him choose that lifestyle, because that's all he knew.
But so, I would say this, he probably was feminine or, you know what I'm saying, like that prior to, not saying that it is correct for what had happened to him, but
he probably had some,
you know,
but he's 10 years older than me. So by me growing up with him, I wouldn't know that. You know what I'm saying? But I just know growing up that I loved him, and I just thought he was just. I said, oh, he's not feeling well. That's how I used to explain it as a child. Oh, he's not feeling well right now. You know, but I've gotten into fights over my uncle. I used to beat boys up.
Yeah, but like,
they say I used to do all kinds of stuff.
In the world, it's like in the video that I have a clip of the transgender girls on the MARTA train getting harassed by these guys, and they stood up for themselves. You know, they stood up and they was like, you know, this is the show that you created. Like, you see somebody in the street that might be different, and you just walk by, keep it moving. Like, you don't, that person is not gonna make you shit. They're not gonna make you eat, and they're not gonna make you die. Like, just run it moving.
My uncle had friends when I was a kid. I didn't even know. The ones I thought were boys were girls. The one I thought were girls were boys. And I just treated them like that. I mean, because I thought they. And then later on, he said, "Well, you know, Marty's a boy." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah." But Marty had a sex change, a full sex change. And then the female, her name was Rainbow. I thought that was a boy. He said, "No, that's a girl." I said, "Oh, okay," but I still love them all.
You just never know. I have a cousin who, she's gay. And I never would have thought. But she had a female who was homosexual also, who was very persistent about her. And they physically fought. She's like, "I'm not like that, I'm not like that." Yeah. But when she set her sight on her, she said that she was not going to stop until she got it. So she was so persistent about it until she kind of changed her into it. And they've been together the last 12 years or so.
Yeah, see, now that's kind of like outside of the realms of, like, you know, somebody's not like that persuasion, that's a hell of a one. Don't go through all that, like, you know what I'm saying, but to each his own.
But to go about what you're saying about people being on the down low, what I do love about my uncle being here in Atlanta with me is my uncle is out in the streets a lot, downtown, around, and my uncle actually came to my rescue one day. I was at the gas station, and of course this guy, you know, came up and tried to holler at me or whatever. And my uncle just came out of nowhere. Talking about, "Nah, you leave her alone." Just started cursing him out and said, "You get away from her. Don't you talk to my family. You get away from her." And then so he scared that he got the guy away from me. I said, "What was that about?" Because the guy was kind of cute. So I was gonna give him the digits. My uncle said, "No." Talking about he got a wife at home and he messed with men, and there ain't nobody here gonna be messing with my family like that and get you involved like that. So I'm glad that my uncle is with me because he can see things.
Extortion on the side shit, nigga. Soul 6.
Right.
Well, you know, I do think that I see people. I don't see race. I don't see color. I don't see sexuality. What you choose for your life is your life. That's your path. You know, but I am going to say this. Homosexual men are some of the best friends to have.
Yes, honey.
They are going to tell you what's good.
Shout out to my booski.
They don't sugarcoat it. Honey, that lipstick don't fit you. But you need to change that dress. That's not for you. Honey, where you get them shoes from? Your dad. You know, so like,
Right.
they really tell you what's good. And I love that about them because they teach us to embrace us. If you are not comfortable in your skin, then why wear it? You have to be comfortable with who you are. You have to love you first. You have to support you first. Why am I going to fight for you if you won't fight for you?
Right.
Get it together in your church.
Preach, girl.
Yes.
So we're gonna jump right on into Miss Smells Juice Box Moment of the Week. So I don't know about all that, but we're gonna jump right on into Juice Box Moment of the Week. So it seems that Mr. Bill Cosby, I talked about him before, and it seemed that he has, and he's not going to come out of media with this. So Malcolm Jamal Warner was at the awards, at the Billboard Awards actually, and they interviewed him, asking him about these issues with Mr. Bill Cosby and how he felt about it. He didn't want to give too much because he looked at him as a father. Even though he was his TV reality show father, he really looked at him as a father and he appreciates him as a mentor, so he didn't want to give too much on him or shine a bad light on him. He went ahead to say, he's one of my mentors and he's been very influential and played a big role in my life as a friend and as a mentor. Just that it's painful to hear any woman talk about sexual assault, whether true or not. It's just a painful thing to watch with my friend and mentor go through. And I don't know if y'all heard about Miss Felicia Rashad, she had some stuff to say too. She basically said in a nice way, forget them women. So she went back to try to retract it, to clean it up just a little bit, because she didn't say it as sweet as Miss Mo did. You know what I mean? So she went back to try to fix that a little bit, but she formally said, forget these women. What you're seeing is a destruction of a legacy, and I think it's absurd. I know why or who, I don't know why who's doing this, but if it's to destroy his legacy, and if his legacy is that powerful and it stands as a culture, and you want to tear it down, you tear down these people too. So she's still fighting for her friend. She went back because some people tried to say that she was bitter in what she said, so she went back a little bit to try to clean that up, just to say I'm fighting for a friend. All right. Moving on ahead, I know y'all watch Love and Hip Hop.
Yes.
Check this out with Yandy M and DC.
What about it?
How about everybody was trying to figure out how Mendices got out so quick on the streets?
I asked the same question.
They were trying to say that he was snitching. Well, he's not snitching. Come to find out that part of his agreement to be released on a $600,000 bond was that every time he gets a check from this reality TV show, the feds get a part of that too. So the feds are getting paid every time he gets paid, whether it's for a show performance that he does, or a commercial, or an interview, or with the show itself. Love and Hip Hop. Mendices is cutting checks with the feds too, whether he wants to or not. Gotta love your freedom.
Wow.
Yes. And going on, Mr. Lil Wayne himself, Lord help him. Lil Wayne has been fighting. He's still whining. You know, Lil Wayne has been fighting. He wants to break this contract, and Baby and Slim are not hearing it, but he cut a record with Master P. So it looks like he's going to be moving to No Limit real soon. And if y'all want to see the clip on that too, Miss Mo got the juice on that too. So I'll be posting all of that on Intimacy Box. Y'all can log in and keep up with that. And my last juice box moment. I want to talk about this Bunny and Clyde situation.
Yes.
There are two Caucasian kids. One is 18, one is 13. Decided to buck the system, and they ran. He was 18 and was in love with a 13-year-old. Families didn't want them together. They stole cars, they stole checks, and they just happy, giddy, go lucky on video, shopping in Walmart and so forth, but they caught them in Florida. That's how I got this topic tonight on how far would you go for your mate. So that has been Miss Mo's Juice Box Moment of the Week. Keep jumping right on into this, and if y'all want to get in on this topic of Bunny and Clyde, how far would you go for your mate? Y'all make sure y'all call me at 678-408-0349, or you can inbox me at Mahogany Raspberry on Facebook. Y'all better follow me now. Pick up those devices and download from your Google Play Store the AUMA Radio app and take us wherever you are. If y'all not tuned in, y'all missing out. So I need y'all to get in with this. Us ladies, we want to hear from y'all. I have Miss Bella Badass over here, and I have Miss Crystal giving us what they got. So, jumping right back into that subject. Bunny and Clyde, how far would you go for your mate? There are some women, and I'm going to say men too, that do some real strange things for a piece of change. you know, they jump out there and your guy decides that he wants to spice up the love life a little bit. Oh, well, baby, you know, I got this friend I want to invite over, and, you know, have her to, you know, teach her a little something. That's the way of introducing this triangle BS. I don't get into that. I don't get into it. Because I'm going to tell you something about Miss Mo. Miss Mo gonna give you more. You don't need to add nothing else in the room. You know what I'm saying? you gotta be able to keep up. Shout out to Penthouse Studios over there getting it in. Y'all wanna get that real work in the studio, that real shit? Y'all better check them out. But yeah, Miss Mo, let me tell you, Miss Mo gonna give you what you need. I play for keeps. You know, I'm stingy with my joystick. I don't like to share. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to keep me on your mind at all times. Just don't think you bring that triangle bullshit in my bedroom, because I'm not with it, okay? But I'll go as far the famous face of Kiki. I'll go as far far as, you know, expressing my love by showing that person who I'm with how they're on my mind and the way I feel with them. I don't necessarily have to tell you all the time that I love you. I want to be sure to show you that I love you. You know, and it